In this video, we will be showing how to install 60-inch wide paint protection film on a hood using bulk film. Bulk application is the most common way to install on a full hood and will require an expert level of skill and technique. Before beginning 60-inch bulk installation of a hood, make sure to review and follow the basic videos related to vehicle prep and solution mixtures. The main things we will cover are determining the width and length of film needed, how to get the film from the roll onto the car, the order and location of tack and stretch areas, how to rough in the film as the install progresses, sealing and trimming the edges of the film. Tools needed for this application: Olfa cutter style knife and extra blades, 2 spray bottles with proper installation mixtures, PPF application squeegee, bubble release tool, heat gun or pressure on demand steamer. Be sure to thoroughly clean the hood, including the underside edges of the hood. A pressure on demand (POD) steamer is highly recommended to remove all dirt and debris. First, determine the length of the film needed. This is done by measuring from side to side on the hood. Add a few extra inches to the length before you cut the film to ensure you have enough film to wrap the edges of the hood. Then unroll the film and cut off to the proper length. We will show how to transfer the film from the liner to the vehicle. This step requires 2 people. First, wet your fingers and the entire hood area with the slip solution. Begin unrolling the film onto the hood with the liner side up and the film side down. Then center the film on the hood. Trim away any major excess film at this time. Starting at the top corner, begin peeling the liner away from the film while thoroughly wetting the film with the slip solution or gel as you go. One person should pull the liner away as smoothly as possible while the other person sprays the film with a slip solution or gel. Working together, flip the film over so the adhesive side is down and then center the film on the hood. Wet the entire piece of film again with the slip solution. The order and location of the stretch and tack areas are very important. Starting at the top corner of the hood, tack down the corner using the tack solution. Then move to the front fender and gently stretch the film. Be careful not to overstretch the film, as this can cause pullback after trimming. Stretch the film just enough to create a smooth appearance over the application area. Holding the slightly stretched film in place with one hand, tack the fender area into place. Do the same thing on the other side. Before tacking the film into place, make sure the film does not accidentally tack itself somewhere on the vehicle, like the grille in this case. Then, gently stretch the film and tack down the final corner. It is best to hold the squeegee at a 45-degree angle, following the sequence shown here. The top of the film should be kept wet with slip solution because it helps the squeegee glide freely across the film. Thoroughly squeegee all installation solution from under the film, being sure not to leave any behind, as removing excess solution later will be difficult and time-consuming. Once this is done, begin trimming the edges of the film. Starting with a new blade in an Olfa cutter-style knife, begin trimming away excess film about 1 inch wider than the finished application area. As you trim, pull the film away from the vehicle to help ensure that the knife blade does not come in contact with the painted surface. Next, the edges must be sealed. Spray the underside of the film edge with tack solution and using the squeegee, begin to push down the edges of the film along the top of the hood. You may encounter small fingers, but they can easily be pushed down with the squeegee. The hood edge nearest the windshield can either be wrapped or trimmed away at the very edge of the hood as shown here. You must be an experienced installer to trim the film once it has been applied to the vehicle so you don't cut through the film and damage the paint underneath. The sides and the front of the hood should be wrapped. Open the hood. This makes it easier to wrap the edges. Trim the film edges to about 1/2 inch from the edge of the hood. At the corners of the hood, cut a V-notch. This helps the film lay smooth at the corners when wrapped. Liberally spray the overhanging edges with tack solution to thoroughly rinse any remaining slip solution. Make sure that the film is firmly in place along the top edge of the hood before you start to wrap the film around the edge. Some installers prefer to let the tack solution dry fully before wrapping the edges. This dry time can be reduced by heating the area with a heat gun. Begin wrapping the film around the edge of the hood, applying pressure with your thumb and fingers. If the film is bunching under the hood or is not sticking, gently heat the film with a heat gun and then immediately wrap the edges. This will help the film lay flat. Inspect the hood to make sure all edges are sealed and that the application area is free of debris, large bubbles, or installation errors. Fix as needed. Finally, thoroughly clean the hood before delivery to the customer.